How is it going, everyone? Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. My name's Tim, and we're here at the City of Belleville. And of course, every single year we get so excited for this time of year. Of course, we have great baking, we have family, we have friends, we have Christmas lights and music. But we also know it's been a tough year for a lot of us. 2020 has been difficult. So, because we can't go see Santa and Mrs. Claus in person, they said, you know what? We're going to team up with the City of Belleville and we're going to do story time. This is our second of 3 episodes of story time with Santa and Mrs. Claus. Right beside them will be Sammy the elf. And of course, all of her partners are getting those toys ready for Christmas time this time of season. It's so exciting. So we want you to grab a cookie, grab some hot chocolate, sit down and enjoy our second of 3 episodes of story time with Santa and Mrs. Claus. Let's head to the North Pole, shall we?
Thank you, Sammy. This is Sammy the elf. Sammy has come to help us with the books and the letters to Santa. This one is called Pick a Pine Tree by Patricia Tote and illustrated by Jarvis. It says one of the most beloved Christmas traditions begins each year with picking out a pine tree, then bringing out boxes stuffed with trimmings, stringing garlands from bough to bough, and finally turning on the twinkling lights. Once that's all done, of course, it's not just a pine tree anymore, it's a Christmas tree. Pick a pine tree from the lot. Slim and tall or short and squat. One with spiky needle clumps, scaly bark, or sappy bumps. Long, straight limbs or branches bent. Just smell that piney scent. Lift the tree above your head, bundle it upon your sled. Or if you live very far, bring it home atop your car. Now move aside a lamp or chair and clear away a section where your tree will sit, tall and grand, snug and sturdy in its stand. Trim the trunk a little bit, just enough, so it will fit. Slip it in and turn screws tight. They will hold your tree upright. Fill with water to the brink, give your thirsty tree a drink, and then find the trimmings stored within bulging boxes and rusty tins, in paper bags or a wooden case. Bring them to that special place there beside your tree. But wait, don't decorate alone. Call some people on the phone. Ask your friends to come and stay and host a decorating day. Stretch along some twinkling lights, a colored mix or simply white. Fat, round bulbs or pointy tips, bubble lights or candle clips. Start up top or near the base, walk around and tuck in place. Next, hang ornaments upon your tree. What kind of trinkets will they be? We have lots of beautiful trinkets for our tree, don't we, Santa? Mm-hmm. We like to get a trinket from every place you visited all over the world.
Oh, yes.
Our tree is
we do.
Beautiful. Jolly Santas or dancing elves, wooden reindeer and jingle bells, lacy snowflakes and paper dolls. How about some candy canes and bright glass balls? With loops of thread or wire hook, hang them all in the little nooks. Add the final touches now, garlands strung from bough to bough, strands of tinsel on the tips, falling down in silver drips, and then grab a footstool, climb up, get something wonderful on top. A golden star or a velvet bow, an angel dressed in flowing robes. Lay a tree skirt down below, add some houses, all flecked with snow. A train that chugs around a track, or secret presents in a sack. At last it's time to make it shine. Plug in the lights along the floor. Look, it's not a pine tree anymore. It's a Christmas tree. gather round the tree to sing. Let your joyful voices ring. Celebrate as nighttime falls. Merry Christmas, one and all.
Well, that is Pick the Pine Tree.
I love that book, Santa.
Mm-hmm. Now, Sammy brings
Thank
us
you, Sam.
in more letters. And this one is from Owen, who is 3, and he's from Orono, Ontario. And this is, Dear Santa, Merry Christmas, and I love you.
Aw.
I am wishing for Thomas the Train and Toy Story. Toys, books, and movies. You are so smart. Love, Owen. Well, there you go, Owen. And we will see what we can do. Well, getting some of these ideas that you have for Christmas presents, and we'll get them to you on Christmas Eve.
What a nice compliment from Owen,
Yes.
Santa. Owen from Orono.
What do we got here?
Well, this one is from Taylor, and Taylor is from Kingston. She says, Dear Santa, my name is Taylor, and I'm 2 years old. I've been a very good girl this year. I use nice manners at the table by saying, more milk, please, and I'm all done, please. I help my mama and dada unload the dishwasher, and I put away the bowls and plates. I help my mama change the laundry. I get to push the buttons. This year for Christmas, I would like some more books, little people toys, and more animals to play with on my new playmat. And Taylor says her favorite animal is a giraffe. Love, Taylor. Well, Taylor, it sounds like you've been a very good girl, so you'll be on Santa's nice list. So we'll see what we can do.
Yes, Taylor.
Thank you,
we'll see
Taylor.
what we can do for getting you what you want for Christmas.
So Taylor and Owen are both on your nice list, Santa.
Oh, it's my turn. Oh, here's one here. When Santa Was a Baby by Linda Bailey. Seems to me I read this one before.
That's a good one, Santa. I like that
It
one.
is a good one, yeah. When Santa was a baby, he was soft and round and cuddly. Oh, just like I was. That was me. And his parents thought he was wonderful. Look at those dimples, said his dad. How merry. And his dear little nose, said his mom, like a cherry. Kitschy, kitschy, goo, they said together, and waited for Santa to make a baby sound. A sweet little gurgle. A gentle coo. Uh-huh. Ho, 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 booms baby Santa in a voice that rattled the windows.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh my, said his parents, leaping back. What was that? Little Santa smiled his first smile. His parents were thrilled. He doesn't have the usual baby voice, said his dad, but it's good and strong, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's special, said his mom, just like him. Well, of course, parents think their little ones are special.
Of course.
The years went by and Santa grew older. He began to learn his colors right from the start. Oh, he liked red the best. Oh. What about those candy blue pajamas from Aunt Mabel, said his mom. Santa shook his head. Want red. Of course you do, said his dad, but blue is nice too. Want red, said little Santa. His parents put the blue pajamas in a drawer. Well, maybe he'll be a firefighter, said his mom.
Maybe.
On his next birthday, Santa got a beautiful red fire truck from his mom and dad. He got a rocking horse from Grandma, a puzzle from Uncle Ned, and a pair of yellow pajamas from Aunt Mabel. What a lovely time Santa had opening his presents. He had an even lovelier time, get this, wrapping them up again and putting them in a sack. What's he doing, said his mom. Beats me, said his dad. They watched in amazement as Santa rode down the street, giving away his presents to all the boys and girls. Did you ever see anything like it? Said Santa's mom. His dad shook his head. What a generous child.
Wow. Good boy.
On his next birthday, Santa asked for a horse.
A
Well,
horse?
It wasn't exactly a horse.
Oh.
He said it was like a horse,
Oh.
except it had horns and could pull a flying sled.
Oh, sort of like this maybe, Santa?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Oh.
His parents didn't understand, so they asked him to draw it. Do you think it's a unicorn, said Santa's dad. A unicorn, said his mom. And where are we supposed to get one of those? They got him a hamster instead.
Oh.
It was a female hamster. And soon it had 8 babies.
8.
When they grew big enough, Santa harnessed them with ribbons to a matchbox. He put tiny presents in the matchbox and trained the hamsters to pull it around the house.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, said his mom. He's calling them by name. Dasher, said Santa, and Dancer, and Comet, and Blixen? No, Vixen. Extraordinary, said Santa's dad. He's so creative, said his mom. Santa was an unusual child in many ways. For one thing, he didn't like warm weather. When the other children were running around in the hot summer sun, little Santa stayed inside, waiting for the fridge door to open. We can't keep it open all the time, said his mom. Think of the electric bills. You're right, sighed his dad. But it makes him so happy. Santa also had an interest in chimneys. What do you suppose he's looking at, asked his dad. His clothes are all covered in ashes and soot.
Oh no.
Oh, we can wash them, said his mom. Isn't it great that he's so curious? Maybe he'll be a scientist, said his dad. Santa's best friend lived right next door. His name was Eldred. Eldred was smaller than Santa, but in other ways they were very much alike. They both enjoyed making things, especially toys. And Eldred loved green, almost as much as Santa loved red. What a jolly pair, said Santa's mom. So nice to have a friend, said Santa's dad. As Santa got older, it became clear he'd inherited the family good looks. Goodness, said Santa's mom. Just look at your bellies. They match. Like 2 bowls full of jelly, said Santa's dad. Ho, ho, said Santa's mom. Ho, 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 boomed Santa. When Santa became a teenager, he continued to be unusual. He knew his own mind. He didn't always fit in with the crowd. But his parents still thought he was wonderful. As for the rest of the story, well, you can probably guess. Santa followed his childhood dreams. He moved to the North Pole where it's very cold. He built a toy making shop and brought in a crew of elves to help. He got a big, beautiful sleigh and trained 8 reindeer to pull it. And once a year, he travels around the world, climbing down chimneys to leave gifts for boys and girls. His parents are so proud they could burst. Every Christmas Eve, they listen for his sleigh bells. They wave and blow kisses as Santa dips low over their house. It's what we always thought he'd do, said his mom. We knew it all the time, said his dad. And what do you think Santa says to that? Ho, ho, ho! And there's Santa flying across the front of the moon on Christmas Eve.
That's you, Santa.
And that's it.
That's you. That's the
That's
story
me.
all
Yep.
about you.
That's the end of the story. That's a nice little story.
I love that story too,
Here
Santa.
Here comes Sammy.
Ooh,
I bet, she does have a letter.
more letters. Thank you, Sammy.
Okay, so you want to read yours
Says-
first, or you want me to read mine?
Well, I'll go first, Santa.
Okay,
Thank
well,
you.
you go first.
All right, I'll go first. Well, this one is from Jude from Peterborough, and Jude is 3 years old. Jude says, Dear Santa, I've been very nice this year. I'm wishing for kinetic sand, a toy washer and dryer, and Beyblades. Merry Christmas, Santa. I'll leave you some cookies on Christmas Eve. Love, Jude. Oh, Santa, you'll love that. Cookies on Christmas Eve.
Oh, boy, yes,
Oh, boy.
Okay, now my letter here is from Henry, 21 months old, and he lives in Peterborough. Just up the road up here.
That's not far, is
No,
it,
no.
Santa? I think Henry and Jude are brother and sister.
Oh,
Sorry,
maybe.
brother and brother.
Brother
They're
and brother.
brothers.
Yes. Dear Santa, hello and ho, ho, ho. I am wishing for crayons, Thomas the Train, toys, and books. Merry Christmas. Love, Henry.
Wow.
So there you go. And Henry, we'll see what we can do.
Yep. Henry and Jude are on Santa's good list. Thank you for your letters, boys. Thank you, Sam. Oh, Santa, this is Llama Llama Holiday Drama.
Oh, yes.
It's by Anna Dudney. Llama Llama Holidays. Jingle, music, and lights ablaze. Sparkly candles and yummy bread, dress-up clothes in green and red. How long till that special date? Llama Llama has to wait. It says only 15 more shopping days till Christmas. Llama Llama Holidays, ads and signs and store displays. Fluffy snow and funny elves, goodies piled high on shelves. Only 12 more shopping days now. Just how many days to go, Llama Llama wants to know. Time to buy and search and shop. Mama carries and Llama drops. Llama is so tired after all that shopping, Santa. Buy a friend a rubber duck, a pirate ship, or maybe a tractor truck. Wooden blocks or a building set? What will Llama Llama get? Llama Llama Holidays, hustle, bustle, cooking craze. Measure sugar, roll the dough, 10 more batches left to go. 10 more batches, Santa. Oh my goodness. I wonder if Llama Llama will share with you.
I hope so.
How many more days again? The special day is coming when? Take the cookies out to cool and frost a great big batch for school. Add some sprinkles. We're almost done. Teacher gets the fancy one. No more cookies left to bake, and Llama Llama has a tummy ache. Oh no, it seems like Llama Llama ate too many cookies. Now he has a tummy ache, Santa. Do you ever get a tummy ache from eating too many cookies?
Yeah, it's been known to happen.
Oh. School has dreidels, songs and bells, big red ribbons and woodsy smells. Draw a snowman, make a star, decorate a candle jar. And there are many days to go. Llama, time is going slow. Llama's so excited for Christmas, the time is going too slowly for him, I guess. Mama needs a present too. Get some sparkles, sticks, and glue. Roll it up and wrap it. How? Llama wants to give it now. Llama can't wait till Christmas. Llama, llama holidays. Unpack stockings, unwrap trays. Shiny silver and fancy plates. Llama, llama waits and waits and waits. Cut out snowflakes, tape them up. Pour some eggnog in a cup. Ooh, Santa, we like eggnog, don't we? Yeah, you have some there too. I think there's, some for Sammy too. Cut out snowflakes and tape them up. Pour some eggnog in a cup. Oops, it's yucky on the floor. Llama, llama waits some more. Stringing lights is not much fun. How come Mama isn't done? Is the big day coming soon? Llama, llama starts to swoon. All this waiting for one day? Time for presents right away. Too much music, too much fluff, too much making, too much stuff, too much everything for Llama. Llama, llama, holodrama. Come and listen, little llama. Have a cuddle with your mama. Sometimes we should take a rest and hold the ones we love the best. Wishing, waiting, wanting things, we forget what this time brings. Gifts are nice, but there's another. The true gift is we have each other. Llama, llama, warm and snug, gives a kiss and gets a hug. Snuggles close with Mama Llama. Happy holidays for Llama. Llama's all snuggled in his bed on Christmas Eve waiting for Santa. Waiting for you to come, Santa.
Yep, I'll be there.
Santa will be there on Christmas Eve, everyone.
More letters.
Thank you, Sam. Would you like to go first this time, Santa?
I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Yes. We have another letter here. Oh, from Eastern Passage in Nova Scotia. Well, I know where that is, don't I? Yes,
You
I
do.
I've been there.
You have been there, Santa.
I am Levi. I am 7 years old, but I will be 8 in December. Oh, happy birthday.
It's coming up soon.
It's coming up soon. This year I have been extra good. I share things with my brother and sisters. I help with chores. I make my bed. And I always use my manners. This year I was hoping to get a walkie-talkies or a pair of Heelys and Preston play toys for Christmas. Fly safe, Santa. Levi. Well, Levi, that's a very nice letter, and we'll work on those walkie-talkies and the Heelys for you. So you have a good Christmas, and we'll see you Christmas Eve.
That's a very nice letter, Santa, and this one is from Sadie Marie. And Sadie's also from Eastern Passage. She says, I am 7 and turning 8 in December with my twin Levi. Okay, so Levi, your letter, and Sadie, my letter, they're twins, brother and sister. So Sadie says, I've been very good this year. I listen to my mommy most of the time, and I'm doing very good in school. This year I was hoping for OMG dolls, LOL dolls, a makeup set, and art supplies. Mommy said we will bake you some Christmas cookies. and have out some milk and carrots. Oh, Rudolph and the reindeer will love the
Yes.
carrots. And of course you love the cookies and the milk, Santa. Well, it sounds like Levi and Sadie are both being good, so I'm sure they're on your good list, Santa.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they are.
Thank you for your letters.
Oh dear, I
Thank you,
have
Sam.
another book. This is called Santa's Story and is written by Will Hildenbrand. So let's see here what the story is with this story, Santa's Story. Was Christmas Eve, and the outside world was cold and white.
Ooh.
Santa was nearly ready, but the reindeer were in a world of their own.
Oh, I wonder why.
Ah, the reindeer were being bad. They weren't paying attention.
Oh, I wonder.
Dasher dashed. I better hightail it. Spin, then Dancer dance, and jig and spin and leap. Now there's a little shot of them right there. I think maybe that was the Christmas that they were a little bad.
Oh, they were a little rambunctious, were they,
Yes.
Santa?
Prancer pranced. He strutted and he swaggered and he showed. Hoo-ha! Vixen vexed. More snow. Comet commented, soon it'll be Christmas. Cupid crooned, it'll be a kissin' Christmas. Now, Cupid, you behave yourself. Donner dozed. Yeah, oh there, Donner.
I wonder if he snores as loudly as you do, Santa.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Blitzen boasted. Perfect takeoff. And there goes Blitzen practicing his takeoff. Santa sighed, oh my, I have looked far and wide, near and far, high and low, here, there, and everywhere. Did the reindeer disappear?
Oh my goodness, I hope not.
No, I hope not. Santa decided to play the all call on his horn. Toot, toot. Still no reindeer. So Santa rang the sleigh bells. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Still no reindeer. So Santa sang out, ho, 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 yield dear, please come soon, or we'll be late for Christmas.
Oh, we can't be late for Christmas.
Still no reindeer. Santa wondered, have I overlooked something? Then he saw a comet and remembered their Christmas Eve tradition. Well, the reindeer have a tradition on Christmas Eve.
Yes, they do. We know what that is.
Story time!
Yes, story time.
The deer gathered to hear their favorite story. 'Twas the night before Christmas, went all through the house. So there's Santa reading his story to the reindeer. And when he was done, thanks for reading. I was beginning to think he forgot. Me too. Totally rad. Good story. Read it again. I like the ending. Now, Christmas can begin. So there's the reindeer there, all having their little comment.
How many reindeer, Santa?
Well, there should be 8 there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8?
They're all there, Santa.
all
No
there.
one's
Oh.
missing.
Okay, all present and accounted
That's
for.
right.
Then the reindeer were ready. Let's bring a Merry Christmas to all. And Santa called, and to all a good night.
Night.
So there you go.
I love that story too. Thank you, Sam.
Santa, Mrs. Claus, thank you so much. It was so great to hear those stories. I think I had too many hot chocolates though, but that's okay. We're going to have so much fun over this Christmas season, over this holiday season, but we also have to be safe. So we thank them and thank you for sending your letters, your stories up to them. We know they read each and every single one. So in the meantime, we want you to have a wonderful holiday season. We want you to stay safe. We want you to go see the drive-by lighting display. Wherever you are in your community, the lights will still be there for us to enjoy safely. Thank you so much for joining us, and Merry Christmas from Belleville City Hall. Santa, Mrs. Claus, thank you so much. It was so great to hear those stories. I think I had too many hot chocolates though, but that's okay. We're going to have so much fun over this Christmas season, over this holiday season, but we also have to be safe. So we thank them and thank you for sending your letters, your stories up to them. We know they read each and every single one. So in the meantime, we want you to have a wonderful holiday season. We want you to stay safe. We want you to go see the drive-by lighting display. Wherever you are in your community, the lights will still be there for us to enjoy safely. Thank you so much for joining us, and Merry Christmas from Belleville City Hall.